Okay, so we are ready to keep going on our second row here. So we already have these two finished. So now it's time for yellow and orange, and we want to mix both of those together at 50%. So I'm gonna go to my yellow and my orange. Don't forget, when you're starting a new day, always want to just spray those down a little. We'll help get everything ready to go. If you can do it and let them sit for a minute too, that's really best. So I'm gonna mix 50% yellow. So that was 2 swipes of yellow with plain orange. Make sure you're not grabbing red orange or yellow orange. I had 2 swipes, so. Okay. I'm gonna try not to hit my pencil lines. Like we talked about before, if you need to build up how much color is on there so you get a nice, more opaque color, you can add multiple layers. Rinse. And next. Oh, before I do that though, I want to add my 5 drops of water and make sure that I do my 50% lighter shade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then my yellow orange, so orange, yellow. Okay. All right, so next I've got orange mixed with green. 1, 2. Make sure you're getting regular green. 1, 2. Mix it together. Good morning. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we mixed orange and green, and we got this lovely, we'll call it neutral. It's a pretty interesting color. But it's a shade of orange. We're getting a little darker. Because remember, when we add opposites on the color wheel, we get a neutral color. So orange is really close to red. Red is the opposite of green on the color wheel. So we're kind of moving in that direction of a neutral, which is why we're getting a brown. And brown is considered a neutral color. Okay, so there's our full strength. I'm gonna add 5 drops of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, make sure you're in the right spot. Orange, green. So we should just be moving down this row all the way down to finish out. And same thing over here, we're gonna move across. So every time you're gonna move to the right, across, and down on the left side of the squares. Try to get your squares looking nice and kind of crisp. It's a good opportunity to practice some detail work. And another big thing, watercolor always dries lighter than what it looks like right now. So if you feel like it's too dark, sometimes you want to bump that color up just a little bit more because you know it's going to dry lighter. Okay, next we've got orange mixed with turquoise. So I've got my orange. Make sure I'm grabbing my turquoise. full strength. Okay, full strength. That would be a great color if you were doing like a silhouette and you needed like an evergreen color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got to find orange turquoise right here. Okay. Next, orange mixed with blue. And I need a clean spot here. So I'll just take these back off. With the good paper towels, you can just use them right like an eraser. Just make sure you get all that color out so that it doesn't taint your future colors. Okay. So I've got blue. Mixing with orange. And these two are complementary colors. I need one more swoosh of orange in there. Okay. I feel like that's not very dark. I'm going to test it and see if that's dark enough. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Again, another neutral color, more in a brown. A brown with some warmth to it, because it's got orange as that base. I know everybody's probably ready to jump in and just paint something, but you have to have a little bit of understanding of how these colors work together so that you can get the colors you want. I'm gonna water it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mix it in. Okay, and then I'm looking for my orange and my blue. So I'm just working right in a row. I'm in the O row and the O column. Okay. Rinse. Now it's time for orange and violet. Orange, violet. Violet's so powerful. I'm only going to do one swoosh there so that I don't, that still looks a little overpowered, so even them out. Gosh, I think that's like 4 swipes of my orange, but that purple is so powerful. Okay, so here's full strength orange and violet together. Gonna get kind of like a really rich plum. and water it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange, violet. That is still really dark. We need some more water. So I'm just gonna put water on my brush, use what paint I've got on there, and just spread it around. And I'm gonna keep in mind that it's gonna dry a lot lighter than what it looks right now. And if I've still got too much color, I can always just dry out my brush and lift it back off a little bit. Pull a little bit of that pigment out. Okay, that's better. Okay, last one in this row. Orange mixed with red violet. And that's a fun color. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm orange, red, violet. Okay. All right. At this point, you should kind of have a good grasp on how this is working. You're always following across your row, coming down from your column to find out what your recipe is going to be. I'm going to start my yellows first. I'm going to work all the way across full color, and then water each one down as you go, and you'll start coming down that same column, okay? So whatever row you start in, you're also going to go down on that column. So row, column, row, column, row, column, row, column. 50% lighter below your diagonal, full strength on this side. And you should have it by now. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the rest of this video and just give you an idea of what this will look like when it's done.